Cities Skyline 2 today. However, I've been wanting to play this other game that just came out called Spirittea that people are saying is like Stardew Valley mixed with the Studio Ghibli movie. Very excited to give it a try. Usually these cozy games, like we've talked about in the past, it's very much like, is it something that's actually going to be special, or is it really just Stardew Valley with a little bit of a skin? So I'm really happy to see what we get here as we go through it. But my apologies as I kind of go through and fix things here. My whole computer broke things, and I am still working on fixing those things here now. Like, I see that it's not displaying the sound from the game right now, so that's obviously a problem. And I don't know. My computer deleted like all of my stuff is gone, and it's frustrating. So we're trying. As I figure this out here, we will get this working out for you at some point. I promise. As we get things fixed. So bear with me as I try and get this all working here. In fact, maybe. Oh, well, I can't even do that, I don't think. So let's get a save state going, and I will try and figure out how I can get the music working for you so you can hear what's happening in the game a little bit too. I'm guessing it's going to be very Stardew Valley-esque, where people in the hustle bustle of the city, and we're leaving to go do something relaxing, kind of standard story, but normal. What kind of town are we going to? We're going to you have to enter. You can't just type on your keyboard. You have to actually select. Okay, that's not great. But we're going to waffle op list. So, it kind of feels like it was not built for PC. It looks like maybe it's just a port. Because these controls feel very not built for PC, but a couple different hairstyles. Not a whole lot to choose from. Okay. Nothing too great. Just choose a random birthday. Probably won't matter. And we are... Bubble's here. Welcome in, Bubble. How's it going today? So today's got some ups and downs. You got some Coral Island hype. I did see that Coral Island launched in 1.0, so it's ready to fully be played. Very excited for that. Yeah, today was going great. I got some great pictures of a great horned owl. I'm super excited to get to show you guys that. I made a new video that I'll be posting here soon. Very happy to get out and make some new videos. But I just found out my computer deleted my entire desktop when it crashed last, so I lost all of my St. Waffles art, all of everything, all of my pictures, all of my art, all of like my different screens, my prayer screen, my Be Right Back screen, my desktop display, the background. I lost it all. It just all deleted. And I don't know if I have any backups of that stuff, honestly. So that's not great. That really sucks, honestly. Kind of really upset about that. Once we're done streaming, I'm gonna see if I can't recover it, but it's all gone. Dexter's here. Good morning, Dexter. Very happy to get the great horned owl, though. I've never gotten to take photos of an owl in the wild before, so that was super exciting to get to see the owl. I went and picked up some stuff for dinner, and I'm going to try and make dinner tonight for me and Emmy. We'll see if she can stomach my cooking. I am very excited to get to make her something. So my computer's been having problems. I don't know exactly what the problems are. It just keeps randomly shutting parts off. And today it just deleted my whole desktop when it shut things down. So I think parts of my computer are failing. I think my graphics card is starting to fail. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe one of the hard drives is starting to fail. So, yeah. Okay, we made it to town in one piece. Proper introductions. Miko, I'm guessing she's the mayor of the town or something. Welcome to Waffleopolis. Received all your luggage. Had my husband Quill help me get to the house you'll be staying in. Yes, show me my home. Show me the new home. And like I started playing Starfield, and like for the first time ever, my computer couldn't really run a game. Like I got it working. I had to reinstall it on my solid state drive and drop the graphics way into the ground. But like my computer can barely handle Starfield. It can barely handle city skylines. So I think it's time to put this computer out to pasture here soon. So bad timing, being on unemployment and then needing a new computer, but here we are. Husband runs the bicycle shop. Okay. Oh, it also messed up the sound. Like, you guys probably can't hear any sound right now because it completely deleted my background music. It broke my stream setup. Half my stream setup doesn't work, and like there's no background sound for you guys to hear right now. And I'm trying to figure out how I can fix that as well. But yeah. The karaoke bar, a chicken restaurant, coffee shop, and a convenience store. Let's go home and sleep. Bright side, you get to buy something new. No sound. Yeah, it's telling me it's not displaying sound, but I don't know why it's not displaying sound. I didn't change anything, so I have no idea why it's not displaying sound anymore. Maybe at some point during the stream we'll do a little bit of a problem solving stream, but yeah, there goes the sound. Strange occurrences and crime lately. A very safe little slice of life countryside. Visit your neighbors. Okay. Bro, drink some tea. Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to use my magical powers of deduction here. Since they specifically said you have an old teapot and the game is called Spirittea, my powers of deduction are telling me that tea is probably important in this game. Probably. Oh, excuse me. There's the teapot. Do I want to drink the tea? Yes. I don't have any tea. Well, then why did you ask me if I want to add it to the thing if I don't have anything? That's kind of mean game, but okay. Alright, so I guess we have to sleep. So let's go to sleep. The bright side, it'll be easier to hear your horrible opinions. I don't know if I have any horrible opinions left. I've been sharing my horrible opinions for a year and a half. There's only so many bad opinions you can fit in one brain. I don't know that I have anything left to share. This is Amelia, the other town granny. Okay. You wanted to welcome us. What do you want to drop off? We got a rice ball, or as they call it in Pokemon, a donut. That rice ball is from an old family recipe called rice ball from the convenience store. I feel like you have more. You can eat that by pressing left shift, and it's good for recovering stamina, but set it down the table for now because you got something else. Okay. And Miko gave us mixed vegetables, egg, and rice. Yes, obviously we're going to put the soup right in our backpack. That's safe and convenient to put the hot soup in our backpack. Oh, we got a brochure of the town that has all the stuff we can do. Oh, that is very Mario-esque. That world map with everything dancing, and this music is awesome. Okay, we need to figure out a way to get you guys the music. Okay, bear with me a second where I'm going to see if I can't fix the sound really quick so you guys can enjoy this music because it is good. So bear with me a second. I'm going to delete all of my sound sources and we're going to try and fix this so you can at least hear the sound. Let's see. Try that one. No. Okay, let's try that one. No. Okay. That one. No. That one. There you go. Okay, you should have sound. I turn it down just a bit so it doesn't overpower me. But you guys should have some sound now. That's very awesome. It's very soft, good music to go with the dancing map. And the map is fairly large. The map itself, it basically looks like a mixture of Mario 3 meets The Legend of Zelda in the map. I like it. There'll always be more horrible opinions. Alright. We like that map. We like the sound. Turn up the sound a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta readjust everything. Head over to the desk, see if she could use... Okay. Tell me if the sound is still bad. I gotta readjust things, but you know, if it's too much, tell me. If it's too little, tell me. I will fix it all. Shop is nice and close to your new home. Walk a little ways east and you're there. Let's go. You can open and close your backpack by pressing F. And take things out by pressing E. Okay. Get around quicker by holding left shift, but it uses up your stamina, which you can eat or sleep to recover. Okay, this is cute. This is cute looking. I love the art. The art style is... It's not a direct copy of Stardew Valley, but it's got some uniqueness to it, so... Speaking of Mario, I was watching a 25-year-old man baby have a meltdown because he couldn't figure out all the secrets of Super Mario World yesterday. 1 or 2 numbers lower, okay? That's 2 numbers lower. Okay, I'm guessing this is the shop that we need to see. Man, baby tantrums are wild. Yes. Yes, they are. Moby runs a coffee shop. Feel free to stop by for caffeine-needed fuel. Perfect sound? Awesome. Seems we got a desk for you. Come help Moby move it. Oh, everyone's so nice. In other news, some other fun things to share. This was in the Discord. I know Bubble already knows this, but I officially have my first hater. There is a kid who watches me make short videos and then he goes to my shorts and makes a reaction, one of those like cringe reaction compilations to my videos. And he's been posting, like, every time I post a video, I get a message from him like, hey, I made a video of you. And then, it's just a video insulting me through memes. So I have officially gotten my first real hater who's really stuck with it. I mean, there's been mean comments and stuff before on my channel, but I've never had someone just continually make videos about me. So we have reached the next level of fame where we now have haters. Reminds me of this one time my husband and I were hiking when I was pregnant, and this white owl flew directly in front of us and swooped into a tree. And the wings don't make noise, so it just came out of nowhere. Okay, that's you'll actually hear me. I'm going to post the video later, and I'm going to edit up the video so that you can all see the videos and all of that. But the owl, like, straight up animated me. I was taking pictures of the owls. I was looking at him, and then I looked away to grab my other camera, and when I looked back, he was completely gone. And as you said, owls don't make noise, so this huge owl just completely disappeared. So it was like one of those anime things where you look away for a second, and then Batman, he's gone. It was incredible. I don't know how he did it. I don't know why he did it, but he just, Batman and disappeared. Let's see if I can fix the lighting a little bit. That's not good. Somehow my lighting got messed up too, but I don't think that's my computer's fault. Trying to get rid of these shadows on my face. Okay, that's dramatic, I think. Maybe better, maybe not. It's wild because heaven forbid you did the same thing to him based on his beliefs or sexuality or something, but it's cool if he bullies you on your religion and beliefs. I don't even know if it's about religion so much as it is he just sees me as a fat neckbeard, and so, it's cool to bully people who look like me, talk like me, those sort of things. So, and I know most likely he's a kid, right? And so kids don't necessarily make the best decisions. So, this lighting is annoying me a lot. Let me try. So I know some people have told me you should just block him, but I don't want to block him. I'm going to show him the light of Christ. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be the bigger man. And hopefully in time he will come to see the bad choices he's making and make better decisions. Granted, if he is a kid, which I'm fairly certain he is, that may take some time to get to that point. Okay, that's not working for lighting. Does he at least follow you? I'm pretty sure he does follow me, only so that he can know when I'm posting things and then complain about said things that I'm posting. So at least he's helping the numbers, right? All right, I guess that's a little bit better on the lighting. I'm still not super happy with it, but something just ate our donut, and so now we need to figure out what was eating our stuff. I love the little expressive emotions. Those are really cool. I'm also sad today because I had to make the incredibly adult decision. Dutch Brothers released their peppermint cold brew, which is my absolute favorite drink. Absolutely delicious. It's my favorite thing, and they can do it in sugar-free, which is super rare. So, when something's sugar-free, I've got to have it. But it's full of caffeine, and I've already been having so much anxiety the last few days. I know that if I drank that, I would have even more anxiety. And so I had to make the adult decision today to not give myself anxiety and panic attacks by skipping the drink that I really wanted to drink. So, yeah, that was disappointing as well. I really wanted that coffee, but I just can't do coffee anymore. Why is everything being a pain? Now my lighting won't stay, but today is not my day. Not my day for streaming. I should just go back to bed. Should just turn off the stream and go back to bed. Ugh. So sorry, everyone. Give me 1 second to fix this. I would change the screen to be right back while I'm doing it, but I don't have a be right back screen anymore. Come on. Stay in place. There. Okay. Okay, I think we got things settled here. This is a very long introduction. I will say I do not like how long this introduction is. Meet all the locals with Jan. Waiting for you outside whenever you're ready. Like, we've talked about this before, but I absolutely despise when games give you such a long intro. It's like, let me get into the game and start playing. There's 27 people to meet? There's a dog. Oh, Jan... Okay, Jan can help me find people. Okay, so if I want to meet all the people, Jan can help me meet all the people. Okay. I'm sorry, Jan. I was wrong. I like you. Take me to the people. Very cute little dog. All the shops. The cute little frogs. Very cute. Big crow. Statue. A ball to kick around. Alright, I guess we gotta meet everyone. Bruce. Okay, we've met Bruce. Are we... Okay, so this is... Obviously, this is a small town, so maybe this is acceptable there, but I'm literally going to the school during school hours to introduce myself to the children. Like, how creepy would that be if some dude is just like, hey, I just moved to town, so I need to introduce myself to the school children? Like, that there's a little bit of an issue with this, what's going on here. That's Kim, the school teacher. Okay, so we gotta meet this lady whose boat's been graffitied. Apparently the kids just ignore me, which is probably the right play. Yumi, the whole town's talking about you. Sometimes you go to karaoke and sing. I get they're programmed to say certain things, but I am going to complain about the programming there. Like, if someone just introduced themselves and said, hi, my name's Charlie, would the first thing you say to them be like, hi, Charlie, sometimes I go to karaoke? Like, I just don't feel like that's a realistic first thing that you would say to someone, right? Like... The doors are haunted. That just doesn't feel like a first thing you say to someone. Little cafeteria. Another teacher. Toby. Okay. Another... Why are there so many... There's 27 people in this village. Why do we have 4 teachers for 27 kids? Clarence? Don't know how I feel about Clarence. His art's a little creepy, I feel like. I know that's mean, but it looks a little creepy. Okay, this must be the library. Alright. We met a bunch of people there. Who do we have to meet next? Oh, there's little hermit crabs. Can I pick them up? Cannot pick up the hermit crabs. Sounds like your character's on a certain list. Alright, who lives in this town? This little house. Oh. Nintendo's gonna be upset about that. That's very clearly Mario 64. You can see Mario's face, and then I'm pretty sure one of those is him kicking that penguin off the edge of the area. So, no one tell Nintendo about this, or else the poor guys might get sued into oblivion. Dexter's going to be lurking for a while. That's cool, Dexter. Go ahead and lurk. Gotta fix my lighting again. The silicone covers that make it to a soft light are not working today. And I do not know why. Try one more thing to make this work. Stay in place. All right. Nope. Come on. Just one of those days. Pretty sure that's a Limp Bizkit song, right? There's my terrible opinion for the day. Just remembered right as Dexter goes lurk. I think Limp Bizkit is a pretty amazing artist. I enjoy very much listening to Limp Bizkit's music, and I know that's a very unpopular opinion for many people, but I like his music. Certainly a whole lot more than I like listening to like Prince, Michael Jackson, Queen, any of those. Like, if I had a choice between listening to Limp Bizkit or any of those people I just mentioned, it would be Limp Bizkit every time. I mean, every time. Alright, dog. Are you a different dog? Okay, that's a different dog, apparently. Scare the crows off. We got a giant Buddha shrine. I'm gonna destroy you when I get home. You're supposed to be lurking. Alright, temple. Alright, no one's home. Alright, Jan, take me to someone else. Help me meet someone else. Meet Tifa. Where are you going? And I don't see any time, and I'm fairly certain there's time in this game, so I'm wondering if like I legitimately can't like move on until I meet every person. Come see you tomorrow, you give a free sample. Okay. Take me a Terra. I guess we'll just go down the list and meet every person because I think I have to. Terra's at the coffee shop. Alright, coffee shop. Okay. Oh, there's an owl in the coffee shop. That's kind of cool. Hi, owl. Can I talk to you? No. Alright, find me the next person on the list. Go show me Sora. Sora likes looking at ants. All right. Song. The sound effects in this game are great. The dog bark sounds good. The frogs ribbiting sounds good. It's got some great sound effects. Absolutely abysmal start to the game. Okay, Song's got the kid. Who's this free spirit wandering into our little town? Did I change my hair? No. You just met me! Why is the dude asking me if I changed my head when he literally just met me? I don't know about that. Now we gotta go find Radish the cat. Why do I have to introduce myself to the cat before I can continue the story? Like, I'm just starting the game, so maybe I'm wrong, but I can't. I don't feel like the cat is going to impact the story that much. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the cat is that essential to the game. Like, that was cute, but did I really have to meet the cat before I could continue my quest? Alright, where'd my dog go? Come back here, dog. Ooh, we found something on the ground? Something hidden in there? Wait. I didn't meet Ling? We were already in here. Who did I miss? That's great programming, dog. Thank you for showing me the way. Where are you going? My dog is broken. I guess maybe he's trying to show me upstairs? I don't think she's up here, bruh. I think you're wrong. Over here? Ah, there she is. Okay. I'm gonna be the best school nurse in the country. Well, it's good to have dreams and aspirations, I guess. Little bugs crawling around. Chests forward. Bay, carpenter, blacksmith. Okay. This must be the convenience store. We have one of these near our house. It's like a storefront and an apartment, so you get both. And I always look at that and I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of jealous of it, right? Like, I know some people see it as like horrible to live where you work, but I think it'd be so cool to be able to just like, okay, walk downstairs and I'm going to start my work day for the day and then go back upstairs and I'm done. Like, I think it'd be kind of cool to work where you live and live where you work. I don't see it as necessarily a bad idea, you know? I would love to have that, honestly. Alright, what is this? Some sort of, like, sushi restaurant? Okay. I guess we'll go back to the karaoke bar. I'm sure there's someone to meet in here. Little singing walrus, that's pretty cute. Anyone running the karaoke bar? No? Okay. Alright, dog, find Jillian. Find Jillian. Right next door again. Upstairs. Okay, good job, dog. Alright, one last person to meet before we can actually start the game. Who do we have to go meet? Gale. Take us to Gale. Is she on that little boat we saw? I kind of want to go on the boat. No? Some sort of apartment? Ah, yes. Okay, I was right. We had to meet every single person before we could start. Tifa wanted me to tell you to pick up some tea leaves tomorrow. Anyway, stop by the temple anytime. Doors are always open. Now we have to sleep. See Tifa about the tea leaves. Alright. Looks like we finally got time, so it looks like the game has actually started. So Tifa should be down here. Alright. Let's go see what the tea is all about. Alright, they gave me some bad tea. Waffles. We do have problems. Town's crawling with troublemaking spirits. They're called lost. Because humans have stopped worshipping them, leaving offerings, don't even think about them anymore. 1 yen. Gonna help get things under control around here. Sure, why not? Alright, so what do we gotta do to help the spirits? Head up the mountain, look for stairs at the eastern part of town. Okay. Let's go climb a mountain, I guess. Big stairs over there. Going up. A lot of walking. Guessing those are the stairs. Yes, okay. Another big bathhouse. Spirits had come here for the purifying waters. Okay, looks like there's a lot of work to be done. Go figure. This game looks cute. I do like the art. I definitely like the art of the game. Okay, so we gotta fix the house to fix the lost spirits. Head to a place with lots of sweet food. I'm guessing he means the convenience store? The art is great. It gives me some great, like, Legend of Zelda vibes. Like, old school Legend of Zelda. Is kind of how I feel about the art. And then maybe Earthbound? Earthbound kind of close to that? Try using the spirit vision. This Assassin's Creed? Okay, that was that was kind of silly, kind of adorable. They turned into a car. Now we have to do a little car chase. You have to catch them 3 times. Be a lot easier if I had a bicycle. Alright. In some weird news today, so Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out here soon. We're not coming out, but they're releasing a trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 here soon. And some of the devs were talking about that rather than paying for the game, like, I'm going to buy a new game, I'm going to pay $70 for a new game, they said that you should pay per hour. So, like, if you're paying $1 per hour and a game's 100 hours, then the game would be $100. And, like, that's such an insanely bad idea. Like, I see where they're coming from, but then, like, if you look at, like, Fallout 4, for example, that has the infinite quest generation with another settlement needs your help, like, how do you justify and charge for that? If technically you could play it for infinite amount of hours, there's infinite amount of gameplays. I mean, they're going to charge $1,000 to play Fallout 4, because I don't think anyone's going to pay $1,000 to play Fallout 4, so... The only way that's a good thing is on the games that are really, really short. You know, if a game's 5 hours, then you shouldn't be like Modern Warfare 3, right? The campaign for Modern Warfare 3 can be beaten in between 3 and 5 hours. That's not a $70 game. Now, granted, I know people don't buy Call of Duty to play the campaign, but they shouldn't be charging $70 for 5 hours of gameplay. Like, that is outrageous, so... Let's hope it never comes to fruition, because then every company is just gonna be like, oh, we added 1,000,000 fetch quests, or we added infinite quest generations, so we can charge $1 million for our game. Because it's got infinite amount of content. You'll be able to play it forever and ever. Alright, our bathhouse is looking pretty bad. Yes, let's do something about it. Fix the bathhouse. There's a very rare tree in the courtyard. Okay. Spirits will pay you depending on their bathing experience. That's a weird sentence to read. I don't want to be paid to give people a bathing experience. Not certain about this. This is the boiler room. Have to keep this thing burning so the bath can stay hot. Had a chunk from the tree root and... Okay. That doesn't seem healthy for the tree, but... I'm sure this tree doesn't like you doing it. I wouldn't like it if someone broke into my house and cut my leg off, even if it regrew. I'm not necessarily sure that I would like that. Root's ability to regrow depends on the spiritual presence of this whole area. More spirits we track down, the healthier the tree becomes. Okay. Throw that log and one more into the boiler. Okay. Alright, so that shrine shows us the bath temperatures. Temperature's dropping, gotta go raise it up. Okay. Got some clean towels for the spirits to use. Spirits are picky, apparently. Why do I have to do the dirty laundry for the spirits? That doesn't seem like something that's necessary. The washing kitchen. Prep room. Throw used towels into the wash tub, give them a scrub. Keep washing until you've cleaned at least 4 of them. Riveting gameplay. Yes. Okay. So I'm starting to think, everyone said it was like Stardew Valley, and I'm starting to think that I'm not going to be growing any crops in this game. So I'm afraid that maybe the Stardew Valley comparison is not actually going to be a good one here. Granted, half the time when people say it's like Stardew Valley, they just simply mean that it's got a more stylized or pixel graphic rather than, you know, anything to actually do with Stardew Valley. Alright, we're gonna open the bathhouse. If you don't want to seat a spirit, you can always bring the towel back to the entrance and they will leave on their own. But there will be times when a spirit is too large for your baths or might ruin the bathing experience you've created. Happy feast face means they're happy. Angry feast means they're angry. Okay, that's simple. You place a spirit next to a spirit they dislike, you won't be making as much money as you could be. Spirits belong to particular seasons, and spirits enjoy sitting near spirits from the season after theirs. On the other hand, spirits dislike sitting near spirits whose season is opposite their own. Spirit information tomes, but they've been buried for centuries. Okay, that's weird. I wasn't anticipating that. Something important happens when the tree grows to a certain length. Okay. Don't forget to collect money from the money pot. Okay, so we gotta just start figuring out... These guys are similar, so they shouldn't sit next to each other. So they're happy. Okay, they're happy, so I guess that's good enough. Alright, so now I just let them soak. I don't have any more... Maybe there's more room? Oh, I don't have any more towels. Okay, let's make some more towels. Okay, it's like a restaurant manager, I guess, but bathhouse rather than restaurants. Okay, let those dry out. Heat things up, I guess. Alright, this is interesting so far. I can't say I've ever played anything quite like it. Okay, we'll let that go. The bath should be super hot and they should be happy. And our towel should be nice and steamed. Okay, he can't go there. Okay, apparently these guys don't hate each other, so that's a good thing. Oh, I can fit a lot of people in here, so you don't like sitting there. Okay, so these guys don't want to sit next to each other at all. The sound effects are amazing. They did a great job on the sound effects. Alright, so they don't mind sitting next to each other, but not together. Like, the thunder's spot on. The music is just very, very nice, very simple. The walking animation sounds, or the walking sounds, like, everything does sound great in this game. And I'm liking the strategy idea of this, trying to figure out who does what. So I guess it's gonna end up like some sort of Tetris-y sort of game, maybe. Get the towels for the next people going. Everyone's still having a good time. I wonder how long I can do this for. Can I just literally do the bathhouse for as long as I feel like doing it to make as much money as I want to? Or is it going to kick me out at a certain time? My pinky's starting to hurt from holding down shift the entire time, though. Alright, so those guys don't like sitting together, so I'll put him in the corner. You guys do like sitting together, so... So these guys like sitting next to themselves? Yes, okay. We're slowly figuring this out. More towels. These go down here. It feels chaotic. Chaotic but fun. I don't see any big punishments so far, which is also good. I don't feel like I'm going to get some huge punishment for not bringing these guys to where they need to go. And I've made 227 monies from doing this so far. I am absolutely rich. Stunningly rich. More money than I know what to do with. The roots are still regrowing, so we're still doing okay. Okay, more dirty towels. It's a satisfying gameplay loop, but I'm really hoping that it gets a little bit more intense. There's something more to it. Like, if it stays this simple, I don't know. I want more to the game. I want more depth. So I know we're only an hour in, so I'm hopeful we'll get some more depth, but I'm already craving more depth to the game. I know y'all are unhappy. I'm trying to get you towels. I will buy more towels. How much can a towel cost? I have 227 monies. That should buy me a few towels, I feel like. I also got to have some good conversations with people today. A Protestant reached out to me and said that they had questions about Catholicism and wanted to talk to someone about Catholicism in like a safe, good way. And it's been such a good experience. Usually, and this is like something I've been talking to so many people about, like so many Catholics go onto the Catholic forum like, oh, well, how do I how do I convince someone that their religion is wrong and that they should do my religion instead? And this is like I appreciate that you're trying to right. You're honestly trying to make people happy. You're trying to make their life better. You're trying to help them find religion. That's great, but like that's such an impossibly big question. How do you convince someone that their entire world outlook is wrong and that some random guy reaching out to them on the internet has the key to their happiness, right? Like that's not going to happen. People are already like predisposed not to accept someone else's worldview, right? Trying to convince someone that they're wrong is darn near impossible. And even more so when you're talking about God and religion. So I always think it's so silly when people come onto the forums like, well, how do I just casually in one conversation over the course of 15 minutes convince someone that their entire worldview is wrong and that obviously mine is right? It's just like, you're not. That is simply an impossible task. And as much as, again, I appreciate that you're trying to share the gospel, that you're trying to make people happy and trying to do right by them, you're not going to convince people of that. It's not going to happen. All you can do is offer people resources to read and consume the material, and chances are when they read and consume it, they're not going to like what they read to start, right? They're going to need time. They need to read through it, time to accept that they might be wrong, and research and continue having these conversations. Like, you're not going to convince someone to just convert and change overnight. But the guy I'm talking to has been asking some really insightful and good questions, and I'm trying to do right by him and get him good big answers to his questions that aren't just like, here's an answer, now convert. No, just like, let's have a conversation around it. But it's amazing how many people just think that like, oh, well, I'll just tell them Jesus Christ is Lord, and they'll just immediately know that I'm right and give up their entire worldview. Like, it doesn't work that way. It's never going to happen that way. Like, sorry, you're just not going to... It is not going to happen. And, like, again, I know it comes from a good place, but there's so many people who are, like, so focused on converting people that they're not even... Like, it's almost like they're not even in it for Jesus anymore. It's in it for personal satisfaction, right? Like, oh, I'm going to convert someone. Like, I'm such a good Christian that I'm going to convert people. Like, it's not about winning, right? It's not about that. It's about helping people to God and helping God, right? Like, when you start putting your own ego into it, we enter this dangerous territory of, are you really doing it for you, or are you doing it for something else? Oh, I see something big just came from Dexter. I wanted to flame you when I got home, but I've been working on myself as a person. On my drive home, I took time to reflect on myself and consider my thoughts, attitude, and actions. And in my quest for Zen, I internalized Hanlon's razor. Do not attribute to malice what you can attribute to ignorance. That led me to reflect upon the fact that you are an ICP fan, so I can only attribute that Limp Bizkit statement to ignorance, extreme ignorance. And Limp Bizkit is a band, not a hymn. I'm not certain of that, because wasn't Limp Bizkit on like American Idol once? It was just one dude. It was I can't remember. Is Travis Scott? Is that who Limp Bizkit is? It's Henry Rollins or Travis Scott. One of the two, I think. I am certain of that. Oh no, it's Fred Durst, right? That's like the lead singer from Limp Bizkit is Fred Durst. See, I got it. I knew it would come to me. This is proving my point. You're right. It does not come from. It does not come from malice. I do not listen to ICP and Limp Bizkit to upset you. I listen to them because I enjoy them, and I know we've had this conversation before. You wanted unpopular opinions, but I really feel like Queen is really overrated. Like, they have a couple fun songs, but they're almost like meme pop culture sort of songs. Like, there's not a lot of substance to it. It's just like they were just saying funny words or saying funny things, and that makes a song. And I don't feel like it was good. Travis Scott is Travis Scott the guy from Blink 182? Is that the lead singer of Blink? The ancient tree has rewarded me. Serving spirits increases your spirituality. Find more customers. I also we're going full on for all the unpopular opinions today, right? There is a service called VidAngel, and VidAngel allegedly allows you to watch shows without nudity and vulgarity. So they take shows like The Boys, which is like 50% nudity and vulgarity, and just allow you to enjoy the show without that. And there were so many people who were questioning me, like, why would you watch a show like that without vulgarity and nudity and all that? But then someone else comes in and they declared, like, oh, you watched The Boys and you saw the nudity and vulgarity of the show? Well, then you better destroy your cell phone because it might be possessed by a demon. And it was just like, I know that people are big on jumping on the demon bandwagons. They're all about that whole, like, oh, the demons are coming for you. But, like, it's again, what's one of those things that seems so silly. Like, okay, so demons are all powerful, but they can't harm me if I don't watch a vulgar TV show. But somehow, if I watch the vulgar TV show, then they're able to possess my cell phone? Like, I don't even understand the logic there. I can't even see the logic that we're trying to achieve through that. So it is safe to say I did not destroy my cell phone. But like they're like, well, you know, you're supposed to watch the show with all the nudity and everything intact. Like, okay, but like in The Boys, there's an episode where a guy has relations with an octopus. Like, is that really something I need to see? Does that really, like, if I skip that, have I lost anything from the story? Am I really missing anything out by not visualizing that? Like, I just don't see the benefit of seeing that, you know? I don't see why I need to see that. Open my backpack and press F. Okay. Moby told us something about his bathtub growing strange plants. Try flipping over to Moby's page. Okay, Moby's bath, strange and covered plants. Clarence heard Moby have a strange problem. Okay. You lost half the story by not watching the vulgar parts of The Boys. I mean, that is true. If you just skip over all the nudity, vulgarity, and violence, you basically, I don't even know what you would see from The Boys if you were to censor all that stuff out, but it is a good show, but it's a little over the top, right? I don't need to see all the nudity. I don't mind so much the vulgarity and the gore, but it's like the nudity scene's so egregious and unnecessary. I don't see why we need all the nudity that we see, you know? I just feel like it's too much. Is that a spirit or is that a frog? What is that? If you censor it out, you'll have 7-minute episodes. All right, so let's try sleeping till morning. And then we'll drink the spirit tea and we'll go trip in that guy's bathroom to see the spirits, I guess. I don't have any tea leaves. Okay, so I need to get some tea leaves for this dude's... Okay, now how do I find him? Who was Moby again? He ran... Big Apartment 3F. Okay. I'm very excited for the next season of Boys. And Invincible, if you haven't started Invincible, Season 2 of Invincible has come out. And they're coming out swinging. Season 2 has been pretty awesome so far for Invincible. Also. So, definitely check out Invincible if you haven't seen it already. There's the big apartments down here. I am finishing up How I Met Your Mother. We started watching that again, and I gotta say, it did not age well. Like, How I Met Your Mother is... I don't even know why I found it funny when we watched it the first time. Like, it's not great. Is this Moby's? No. This one, Moby. Get out of the tub. Alright, well, I like this Pokemon-esque transformation screen. What spirit did we just unlock? Some sort of hag? Morinoba. Oh, wow. She is huge. Okay, we lost our way. We're helping them. Yada, yada. Spirits have more personality than the town folks do at this point. Alright. So now we need to go see Faye about fixing up more tubs. So who was Faye? She likes digging and drinking and has a workshop. Okay, she's over there. Okay, so we've got a friendship bar to build up, and it looks like there's a heart, so potentially there's some sort of romancing to do, gifting to do, something like that, maybe? Today is not my day. Tripped on a cord. Put that back up. That's gonna blind me. In 3 weeks, I'll be in Australia. That is exciting. Does that mean you'll finally get to play Super Mario Wonder? I know you were talking about waiting to play Super Mario Wonder until you were in Australia. So does that mean you finally get to play Super Mario Wonder? Okay, so I can build private baths for 5,000. It's 2,500 for a small bath. Overgrown cooking area. I don't think I have enough money for any of that. No, I don't. Alright, so we need to make some more money. So what's your plan in Australia? What are you going to do? Just visit family, tourism? Are you going to start a vlog? Are you going to start streaming? I'm unemployed. I have time to come join your streams now. My niece has it, so I'm hoping she'll be done with it. Just be with family, go to the beaches. I'm so jealous you get to go to Australia. I want to go there sometime. I know that a lot of people are like, oh no, everything Australia wants to kill you, but I really want to go to Australia someday. So I'm jealous that you get to go enjoy. Are you taking the kiddo with you, or is the kiddo staying behind? I pitched that to my husband a few years back before COVID that we should start a travel channel because we go places all the time. If you're serious about it, I don't know where I put it, but the DJI Pocket 3 is an incredible vlogging camera. The video that I'm going to post, I'm going to edit it today some point, so probably tomorrow sometime, I'm going to post a video, and it's going to be completely shot on that, and you'll get to see it's an incredible tool for vlogging. So if you're considering it, it's a great vlogging camera. Great all-in-one, like, everything about it is great. So, I think you should do it. I encourage everyone to do vlogging and all that. I consider it a form of art. I know that's a controversial take. I know some people like, oh, vloggers are so annoying, but like it's creating movies, it's creating content, it's creating art, right? Like it is for all intents and purposes a form of art. So I encourage everyone to get into it. All right, get some more towels going. Why do we only have one spirit showing up today for bath time? Where are all the spirits? Oh wow, she takes up a lot of the bath. Holy cow. 9 spaces. Sorry, we don't have room for you. We need more smaller guests to buy so we can pay for another bathing area or a private bathing area. We're too small. Okay, so these guys don't like sitting next to each other. Good to know. So the big hags don't like sitting next to the weird gecko-y people. I feel like that's bad customer service to call them weird gecko-y people, but Oh, you see little birds popping out of her hair. That's kind of cute. She's got little birds living in her hair. Alright, so here's our reminder. Wood plus temperature equals happy equals dirty towels. Food goes up, back rubs go up, oils go up. Okay, so red is opposite of green. So red hates green. Blue hates yellow. So red likes yellow. It's after them, right? So red likes blue, blue likes green, green likes that. That's complicated, but how do I scrub their backs? It says I should give them back scrubs. Is there a scrubby tool or something I can use to... I don't have my scrubby tool. That guy's almost done. She's almost done too. Okay, I feel like we can give it a little bit of time for them to finish their bath. Hopefully she pays a lot since she takes up 9 squares in the bath. Alright, let's heat up that. Drop some more towels off. Oh, we don't have any towels. It's got a satisfying gameplay loop. I definitely feel like there's enough to do, but I just don't know that I want to do this for 100 hours, you know? Like, I feel like this would get old sort of fast, you know? Okay, she's done. So you can come up here. You can enjoy there. Okay, that's right, they don't like sitting together. And they don't like sitting. So okay, so I'm making everyone unhappy, so this is wrecking my business. I'm ruining the bathhouse. I'm gonna get fired from the spirit world. We need to earn 5,000 for... How do I feel about fasting? I feel a lot about fasting. So... I will start this by saying that I am not a doctor, so I cannot prescribe fasting to anyone. I'm not a nutritionist, so I can't talk about that, but I can talk about the benefits to fasting as I see them. So, fasting is absolutely essential to Christianity. You cannot, in my opinion, be a good Christian and not fast. It's just not possible. In fact, the Bible says when you fast, not if you fast, when you fast, and then it gives you some rules for fasting. So there are some people who never fast, and I unless you have a medical reason blocking you from that, it's an absolute necessity. And here's why. So, a lot of times when people are dealing with sin, they're dealing with things that they want to do that they shouldn't do because it's bad for them. And being able to say no to those things that you know you want to do, but you know that they're bad for you, is absolutely essential. That's how you grow as a person. So, fasting gives us the opportunity to say no to our bodies for something that we absolutely need, right? We have to eat food. Granted, we don't have to eat food every single day, but we have to eat food. So, when you're learning to say no to your body, saying, I'm hungry, but I'm telling my body, no, I'm not going to eat, you are developing self-control, and you're gaining the ability to say no to something that you do need. So then when you're faced with something that you don't need, also known as sin, it's a lot easier to say no to that because you already have worked on the skills to say no to other things. Now, things like pornography, for example, is a thing that a lot of people struggle with. I recognize that that's an addiction, and I recognize we're programmed to seek out those sorts of things. I don't deny that. But it's a lot easier to say no to that when you've actually started developing your skills around saying no than it is to just be like, well, I preyed on it and I'm still succumbing to the addiction. Well, you've got to do something about it. And fasting is one of those things that gives your body the ability to say no to things. It's hard. It's definitely hard, and it's definitely not fun, but it is an important part of Christianity. It's an important part of being able to do what you want to do, which is to stop sinning. Now, we're never going to be fully away from sin, right? We're humans, we're flawed, we're going to fall, but it's an essential step to being able to prevent yourself from having those bad experiences, be able to say no to things that you want. And you absolutely should say no to things you want, right? As parents, we learn that. We learn, or kids, I guess, parents teach kids that from an early age, right? You don't always get what you want. Sometimes, even though you want a toy, you have to say no to that toy for right now, even if you really want it, right? Well, it's the same thing with sin, and it's the same thing with fasting. You say, oh, I really want food right now. Well, you don't get it. Well, I really want to go do XYZ sin that feels really good. Well, you don't get to. That's just an important skill for being an adult. That's an important skill for life. So now with that little rant out of the way, why do you ask, Dexter? Do you have anything in particular that you were thinking about of fasting, or something you wanted to try or do, or just curious about it in general? There's also a lot when it comes to fasting. Again, this is biblical for people to not talk about it a whole lot, and not like what's the word for it? The Bible says when you fast, don't be like those hypocrites who scrunch up their nose and act out. Like, when you're fasting, you're not supposed to go out and tell everyone like, oh, I'm fasting, it's so hard, but I'm such a good person because I'm fasting. It's so difficult. And someone offers like, hey, you want to go out for lunch? Oh, I can't eat lunch. I'm fasting right now. I'm better than you. I'm doing something for my spiritual soul. What are you doing? Like, we're not supposed to do that. It's okay to tell someone like, hey, I can't because I'm fasting right now, and leave it at that. But there's a lot of people who only do fasts so that they can go out and tell other people that they're fasting and doing all these things. And again, it's when you start turning things into for yourself and not for God, you start to have a problem, right? The holier than thou attitude very quickly becomes a problem when you're not focusing on God anymore and you're just trying to do it for me, for my pleasure, for how great I am. All right, we got everyone happy. Go throw another log on the fire. Oh, no more logs for the day, I guess, so these are the last customers. And the other thing about fasting, I like to talk about is, again, our job as Christians, we are supposed to imitate Christ. Imitate meaning we're trying to do everything Christ did in this world. That means loving people. That means turning the other cheek. That means suffering, right? God himself suffered on this earth, which means we have to suffer. We're not special. There's so many people like, oh, why am I suffering? Because Jesus suffered. Like, you should grow closer to Jesus in your suffering. But Jesus also did fasting. So when people say, like, oh, you don't have to fast to grow closer to God, what they're really saying is that God himself needed to fast, but I'm so much better, or my relationship with God is so good, I don't need to do that. And again, then we're dealing with pride and hubris versus actually loving God and doing what God said. And there are, medical needs and other things like that, right? That can prevent you from fasting. 100%. There are reasons why someone may not be able to fast for medical reasons, and I totally respect that. But I feel like there's a lot of people who use that as a cop out rather than actually having the medical necessity. But I don't know that for certain, right? I don't know everyone's individual situation, but I feel like a lot of people try and get out of fasting for various reasons. You go there. You can go up here. Sorry, we're gonna have to end the baths early, my dudes. Like, I may not fast, but I do slow. And it's also something you have to work your way up to. I feel like a lot of people fail in fasts and such because they try too hard. They're like, oh, I've never fasted before. I know. I'll fast like Jesus and I'll do a 7-day water only fast. Like that's setting yourself up for failure. It's the same way when people do like, oh, I've never done praying before, so I'm going to just pray for 3 hours a day straight. Like you're setting yourself up for fail. Start slow instead of going on a straight water fast. Maybe try cutting out one meal a day or removing one thing from one meal a day. You got to build yourself up to it. You can't just jump right into it like, I'm just not going to do anything. Friday penance is a really big one. Every Friday in the United States, unless you do some other form of penance, we're supposed to abstain from meat. That's a great way to start fasting, right? You're cutting out something big, something that you really like, something that's important, and it's teaching you to say no to something that you want. That's very good. Excuse me. But you gotta start somewhere. You have to start, but don't start absolutely huge, right? Work on your book, time will pass. Okay. As you sit down to write, you reflect on recent events. Okay. We did some writing. And now I guess we're going back to work again? Oh, we unlocked like a community board where locals like to post all kinds of things. Notice them posting concerns that are peculiar. Following with spirits, concerns posted here, linked to that somehow. Good idea to check it out periodically. Okay. Any tips for keeping wooden bathtubs free of mold and plant matter? Any advice? Okay, so that was Moby. We've helped his out. Keep an eye out for a vandal around town. My boat is covered in graffiti, and he might be next. I've reported it. No, please. Please try to remember that the bell will no longer ring between 5 a.m. and 8 p.m. Okay. Let's go see if we can catch a boat vandal, I guess. No boat vandal. Some scoundrel has been vandalizing your precious boat. Okay, but I noticed a heart meter didn't pop out over her. So I'm guessing the heart meter maybe only pops up for people that you can romance? Let's test this theory. If I talk to her again. It goes up. Okay, so maybe that's just the only romanceable person that I've talked to so far. We've almost got enough for a private bath. But we're going to spend some money instead on the kitchen. I feel like being able to cook for some of the people will be a big blessing for us here. So okay, so Faye's working on that. So we cured the bathtub. I guess we can go check out the bell. Maybe we can figure out maybe the bell's in maintenance because an evil spirit was messing up with the temple bell. We also have money, so I guess we can go to the convenience store and see what can we buy at the convenience store. Apparently nothing, because the convenience store is closed at 8 a.m. in the morning. That doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem like a convenience store sort of thing to be closed that early. Okay, her heart went up. I'm fairly certain the grandma is not romanceable. So... Oh, bath towels. Okay, so we can buy. So towels are 500 for 3. You were really close, Bubble, actually. You were pretty close to the cost of that. Tea thermos, goldfish bowl, soccer boy ball, soy sauce, recipes, ancient maps, rice cakes, hamburger buns, a bigger backpack. Alright, so I feel like the shovel is important. And the fishing rod. Some bath towels. And a bug net. I know we were saving money, but we just spent everything, so... Can we just dig now? How do we... How do I use the net? Okay, there's friendships. Options. Controls. Alright, so it is meant to be on a controller. So it looks like the shift button is how I use it. I think I just killed the frog on accident. Oh, there's a bug we can catch. Got a butterfly. That go in my backpack? It did. I don't have a whole lot of room for things, so what do I do with the butterfly? I guess let's try the shovel? Maybe you can find, like, treasure or something? I saw treasure maps at the store, right? So... I had the Steam Deck is so cool. Hint, hint, talk with your husband today. What'd he say to that? Did he agree that it's so cool? Alright, so we're near the temple. Where's the bell at? Nothing here. No spirits there. Alright, so people are still talking about the bell, so let's... Oh, the dogs! Those are cute. You agree that it's a decent thing? I'm going to bring it up a few more times. I know, I've had my eye on a Steam Deck too. And every time I've thought about buying one, I'm reminded of the fact that, like... Well, why do I need one? Like, I don't go anywhere, right? So what use is a Steam Deck to me? I don't travel anywhere, so... But that's perfect. Like, if you're flying to Australia, isn't the flight to Australia, like, 18 hours? 18 plus hour flight? Like, I can totally see needing something to do on the flight besides just sleeping. Okay, so this is the temple, but where's the bell? Am I missing it? Bunch of people in school. Bathhouse. It's got to be around here somewhere. That's the bell. You can offer... Okay, you can offer things. We don't want to offer... Oh. Oh, wait, I don't have any kimchi stew. Okay. Okay, so we're not offering. We have to get more tea here soon. That's not the bell. That's not the bell. I thought this would be the bell over here, but apparently not. Is it near the giant Buddha? No bells up here. Free there. No. Okay. Well, let's I guess let's check out the convenience store one more time because I want to see what I can buy there, and I guess we're gonna go to sleep until tomorrow. And then we will be able to do the other stuff. Get dog food, spicy curry noodles, a mini convenience store, rice balls, milk, cheese. Okay. The flight is insane. I couldn't imagine, like, I'm 6'4", so when I buy a regular plane seat, like, my knees are on fire after just a few hours because there's no room to stretch out my legs or do anything. So I couldn't imagine 18 hours of just having to sit there cramped and, yeah, no, thank you. I could not imagine. Oh, did it just sell my butterfly? No, it says I caught a butterfly still. Ooh, that is dark. Note to self, midnight is dark. Good to know. All right, where are the mountain steps? And like I wouldn't mind doing the flight. Like I really do wish that I could be a good enough photographer to be like a National Geographic photographer or like a travel photographer, go to different cities, take some photos. Like, I do wish that I had the skills and reputation to be able to do that, but I know that I'm not there yet. But I would not mind an 18-hour flight if said flight was paid for by National Geographic because I had a job to go do. Like, that would just be so awesome. Are there any spirits in the coffee shop, maybe? There's an owl in here. The owl spirit? No. Okay, I guess let's go check out... Maybe I need to go... Is there a police station? The board said that the police station is where she reported the vandal to, but I don't see a police station. Okay, let's see if we can find the bell on the map. Oh, is the bell down there? No, we went through there. That's not the bell. Moby's down there. The bell's gotta be somewhere down there, right? Or is it that thing? There's a shrine thing? I feel like we really need to find the bell to move the story forward, so let's go try one more time looking down here for the bell. Oh, there it is. Okay. So he's not ringing it at 5 a.m. anymore, so maybe we have to come back at around 5? The flight is what, less time for you because you're already on the West Coast? Really, you go from the West Coast over? I always thought you went like down and over because, you know, the Earth's not flat, right? So you can curve. So they fly through the West Coast to go to Australia? Right, so we're going to sleep for 5 hours so that it'll be 6 a.m. I know Emmy and I always wanted to go on a cruise too, but I don't think we're ever going to go on a cruise between everything crashing, the fear of it sinking, all the disease outbreaks, and then, like, this is something I talk about, like, we were just talking about fasting, right? We were talking about not doing things that we want to do because we know they're bad for us. Like, it's so hard as a Catholic to justify a cruise because, like, it's just a massive amount of pollution for the earth. It's just so much indulgence. Like, it's so hard to justify taking a cruise as a Catholic. And I know they make Catholic cruise lines so that you can not worry about missing mass, but just like the extravagance and the overindulgence makes it so hard to justify doing that. I don't see us ever actually getting to take a cruise, you know? Josh from the Discord. Hi, Josh. How's it going? Long time no see. You go to LA and then down from there. If you're in the South, you go to Texas or Mexico. Interesting. I had no idea. I could never do a cruise. I want to do a cruise because I want to do like the photos, like, again, National Geographic photos, like Alaska. I'd love to do an Alaskan cruise to do photos up there. I just don't see myself ever being able to do that as much as I want to. Just woke up. How are you? You know, we're just doing a few rants. It's been mostly a good day. I got to see a great horned owl. Very happy about that. Got some great photos I can't wait to share with you all. But I woke up and my computer crashed and all of my stream art was deleted. So I don't have any of my stream art anymore. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it back. So that's been kind of a hard bit of the day. I slept in today. Y'all will be proud of me. I slept in for the first time since I can ever remember. I got to sleep in today until 6:30 a.m. 6:30 in the morning. Wow, I know, right? That's so late. Usually I wake up at 3 a.m. So, you know, that was a bit of a sleeping in. Going hard, calm down. 6:30 a.m. is late for me now, you know? So I can't interact with her because apparently she's asleep, but she's not in the bed. She's just standing next to it. We'll leave her be. I still can't open the bathhouse because it says that she's still working on it, but I really don't know what to do anymore. I guess we could go work on the book. Around 5:30 or so, after my shift, I came home. Okay, is that 5:30 a.m. or 5:30 p.m.? Does this say? Approximately 5:30 p.m. Okay. So we need to come back at 5:30 p.m. Your sound keeps cutting out. Is it just me? Is it my voice keeps cutting out, or the game audio keeps cutting out, or both? All right, so it's 10 a.m., so we need to sleep 7 hours. And now we should be able to catch the evil thing. Thank you, Joshi, by the way, for praying for me. I do appreciate that. It was actually one of the things that talking to you about the Protestant that I was helping today. One of the big things that Protestants get hooked up on is asking saints to pray for us. And I just gave him the standard line, like, if I asked you to pray for me, would you tell me, well, just go pray to Jesus yourself, or would you consider it your Christian duty to pray for me? Well, it's the same thing for asking the saints, right? You're asking another Christian to pray for you, and it's the answer should never be, well, just go ask Jesus. What are you asking me for, right? That's just, it's a part of the community. It's a part of what we do, right? So, okay, it's 5:30 p.m. There should be a spirit about. Let's see what we can find. Maybe it's at the coffee shop? People at the karaoke bar. No, nothing there. Let's just hang out here for a second and see if we run into something. Now, that's a person. That's not what we're looking for. It's also a person, not what we're looking for. That didn't work. Thought that would have been it. But I guess it's another day, so I guess let's go check and see if we can open the bathhouse. I wonder if this game has, like, the holidays and stuff. Like, you know, Stardew Valley, you have the different festivals and things to look forward to. Still working on this, huh? How long does it take to repair that darn thing? What's over here? Found a snail fruit. And a broken down abandoned house. Hey. Guess let's go visit Faye really quick and say, hey, what the heck is going on? Where's... Oh, are you done with the work yet? No, apparently not. Nothing there still. That's definitely a huge bummer when you tell them to work on the bathhouse, you can't access it at the same time. Like, what the heck? Did I just get attacked by a bug? There's some Animal Crossing tarantula attack all over again. I feel like I'm just wasting time in the game now, but I'm not even sure if time is honestly all that important. Oh, I have mail. Should go out fishing. Okay. Should go fishing so that I can sell them back to you. Still nothing here. Please tell me we can work on the bathhouse today. It's been like 3 days. It's too long. Stardew Valley, it's 1 day. And that's the perfect amount of time. No. I guess we'll go check the board and see if anyone's updated that, but I just kind of at a loss for what to do. I can't access the bathhouse. None of the things are showing up like I thought they would. I can go fishing with that guy, but... I need to get some more tea. I feel like I'm a speedrunner here, just constantly sleeping just to get through time, but I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I guess she's asleep too, so I can't talk to her. I wasn't raised Catholic, so I have no idea how to ask saints for help while praying and stuff. Need to learn more about the saints. There's so many saints to learn, and there's some that you're gonna feel a special connection to. There's some that you'll not feel anything towards. That's completely normal. There's so many great stories out there for like inspiration and such that it's just absolutely wonderful to learn about them. But there's no special way. It's literally just like Saint Raphael the Archangel is my patron saint, so I find myself just saying, hey, can you intercede on my behalf? Can you ask can you ask God to help me with some healing or help me with these things or this anxiety or things like that? It's nothing special or anything like that. It just simply is like you'd ask a friend, hey, can you pray for me? That's exactly what it is. You're saying, hey, saint, friend to friend, can you help me, please? Can you ask God for this for me? Can you petition on my behalf, please? We should make one of your streams a week a Bible study, or at least the first hour stream or something like that. So I have thought about doing that. And honestly, the only reason I haven't yet is because I'm not certain that I have anything important to add to that. It's Father Mike Schmitz, for example, does an amazing job of going through the Bible. Like I just don't know that I have any education in the area to add to it. I don't know that I would have anything special or smart to add, you know? So that's why I haven't done that yet, because I just don't know that I have anything important to say there. I might consider, I don't know if this would, like doing Father Mike Schmidt's Bible in a year and doing it like in a group setting that we're listening to it and talking about it and all that sort of thing. But I don't know if that technically counts as like stealing content, right? Like that's taking his content and listening to it, watching. I just don't know. It's something I've considered, but again, it's just I don't know that I'm good enough to talk about it, really, is my big hold-up on it. So, did the spirit just disappear? Hiding under a stone? Oh, he's got a secret lair. Ooh, a secret house. Vandalizing a boat, just following orders. Ooh, nefarious orders to vandalize the boat. I think sometimes even just having a discussion is cool. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna, I use Emmy as my sounding board. I talk to Emmy a lot. I'm gonna talk to her and see what advice she has for me on that, because I do like the idea and I do want to do more Catholic content. I always want to do more Catholic content. As we talked about the other day, we had issues where the more popular you get, the more you sacrifice those morals, right? COD player, welcome in. How's it going? I don't want to sacrifice those morals, right? I always want to be a Catholic streamer first and foremost. Borzo, we unlocked a dog. And I'm guessing Borzo's a winter spirit? And that's probably a spring spirit? First time watching Twitch on PC because your phone's broken. What happened to your phone? Not gonna lie, I've thought a few times also. This is something I absolutely don't need. I've thought about, like, I wonder if my phone will break anytime soon, because I really want to get that Samsung Galaxy 24 Extra Plus Grande, whatever it's called, as the fancy cameras and stuff on it. But it's one of those things, again, I have no need for it. I don't need to be one of those people who gets a brand new phone every single year. So it got stuck in the couch and I broke it trying to get out. Sorry to hear that. That sucks. Phones are expensive. It's never good when your phone breaks. But at least you guys still enjoy us on Twitch, right? Little blessings can watch on PC. All right, our bathhouse is finally open, and we got a kitchen now. So since your name's COD Player, I assume, have you played the new Call of Duty? I've been kind of on the fence about buying the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, mostly because, like, it looks like the same exact game. I just don't know if I want to spend the money on it, you know? So, have you played it? What do you think of it? I was wondering if this PC could handle it because it's so old. You're just playing Warzone. Okay, so we can boil things. Well, what can we boil? Okay. Boiling and cooking, but nothing special there. I need to get back into Warzone. It's been a while. Emmy was craving Warzone the other day. I'm trying to get her to play Baldur's Gate 3 with me first, but then maybe some Warzone. Alright. Light the log. Let that go. Start heating things up. Get the towels ready. Call some people in. I heard they're adding a new mechanic called aftermarket parts. I have heard that as well. It looks like it's just going to add like even more customization to your guns, or you can like completely change the way a gun is, which is pretty cool. More customization is always a good thing, right? Playing Red Dead Redemption 2. All right, so here's my unpopular opinion. I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 again. I absolutely loved Red Dead Redemption 2. That intro for that game, though, is so long. Like, I can't stand the intro to it. I don't know that I could play the 2-hour intro before getting to the actual game again. That's the only thing stopping me from playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. All right, so the tree men like these guys, so they can sit together. That is excellent. Get ready for some wild gameplay in Baldur's Gate. I'm very excited. I loved Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and I know this is made by Larian Studios, so I know it's not quite the same as the, first Baldur's Gates, but I'm very excited to experience it. Red Dead Redemption 1 takes place after Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah. They did like the prequel. They did the Star Wars, right? They were doing the prequel afterwards. You can't fit in here right now. Sorry. You can go ahead and leave. Go check on the sauna. Heat is going down. Get some more wood going. I can't wait to see what they do with Red Dead Redemption 3. I just wish games that did like the super long intros like Skyrim, Fallout 4, all these games desperately need the ability to just skip the intro. Let me jump right into the game. I don't need the whole intro every time. It's cool the first time, but I don't want to see it the second, third, fourth, fifth time. Chapter 5, almost Chapter 6. Does that mean you've almost beaten the game? It's been a while for me. I haven't played the chapters in a long time, so I don't remember where the chapters are at all. All right, everyone's happy. The fire's roaring. There's no dirty towels. We're doing it just right. Now we just need to figure out how to do the scrubbing stuff. Oh, customer. Hello, customer. You can go right here. Big tree dude. I think there's room for you. There. No. No room for you, tree dude. Sorry. Ah, okay. Our first winter dude. Okay, purple guys do not like the winter dude. Good to know. Made barely any money tonight. Okay, more people are leaving. Fire's still roaring. Go wash these up. I'll be honest, I don't know that we're going to keep playing this game. This might be a one-day only kind of stream. I don't see the excitement of this game picking up at all. I kind of feel like it's going to be the same thing over and over again. I'm not certain that we're going to do this one game again. Which, good news, means we'll be back on City Skylines faster, but... the heat's starting to slow down. We're going to need some more wood. We don't have room for her yet, but we will soon. We'll grab some more towels, reset the fire. By then she should move. And then we can... yeah. More city skylines, yes. Those dudes can all be happy. Happy there. I'm very excited to play more City Skyline. I really enjoyed City Skyline. I started Starfield. I'm enjoying Starfield as well. And there's actually another game that I started called the Lamplighter League. I haven't gotten very far into the Lamplighter League, but I gotta say it's one of the most interesting style of games that I've played in a while, and I'm really enjoying the little bit that I have played, so I'm really hoping to do more of that game here soon as well. You can go there. Sorry, tree dude, I don't think we have any room for you. I don't know what just happened. See more spirits around town. Okay. There's also another game that I'm considering trying, but I'm hesitant about it. It's called Faith the Unholy Trinity. which obviously from that name, you should see why I'm a little skeptical to actually play the game. But there was some people online talking about the game, and they were talking about how that game converted them to Christianity, about how they enjoyed that game so much that they became Christian. So I really want to play it and see, like, what is it that they saw in that game? What is it that they enjoyed in that game that helped to convert them? But with a name like Faith the Unholy Trinity, you can see why I'm probably a little skeptical to play that game on stream, as it sounds as blasphemous as Blasphemy, the game. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a game I'll play and make a video about rather than actually playing it on stream. I don't know yet, but I'm interested to see why people converted to Christianity after playing the game. I'm really curious to see what it was about that game that really drew people in. Alright, so these people are opposite. They do not like sitting next to each other, so that is good to know. Wash some towels. Gotta check on the heat again. I think this is my last day, because after we save, it's time for me to go do some chores and get ready to go pick up Emmy. And I get to cook tonight. I'm nervous. As y'all know, I'm not the greatest cook in the world, but I'm starting to try and cook a little bit more now that I'm going to have more free time. I'm trying to be available to do that, so yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to make some chicken sandwiches tonight, and hopefully they are acceptable, good enough. I've never done that before. I'm really nervous about cooking the chicken because, undercooked chicken is very, very, very bad, so I'm going to try, though. I'm going to try and make chicken sandwiches tonight. It can't be that hard, right? And then, well, actually, tonight I was supposed to make lasagna soup. But we didn't pull out the... what do you call it? The sausage. We didn't pull out the sausage in time to make the lasagna soup, so... excuse me. So we're going to try that later. And then tomorrow I get to make vegetarian chili I'm going to make tomorrow. So lots of cooking. Lots and lots of cooking. So hopefully Emmy's stomach does not explode from my terrible cooking. But I gotta get better somehow, right? So I gotta start practicing. I gotta start getting better at it now, because I don't want her to have to come home every day and cook. It's not fair for her to be the only one working and coming home and cooking. I want her to have some time to herself. So that means I need to do some of the cooking. So it's time for me to start pulling my own weight. And if you've seen my scale, you'll know that's a lot of weight. All right, we saved. It is a good place for us to quit. Usually, I would play the prayer screen right here, right now. But, again, I lost all of my stuff, so I don't have the prayer screen anymore, or my intro music, or anything. So, I'm just going to have my logo up here, and we'll do some quick prayer and end as always. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, today we pray for those who are hungry, those who are thirsty, those who do not have enough shelter, food, water, whatever it may be. Lord, help them. We pray for those who are out in the elements. It's getting colder, foggier, rainier. Lord, help to provide them with food, shelter, clothing, everything they need to be comfortable. We pray for people who are discerning you, Lord. We pray for conversion of souls, those who are wondering about Christianity, those who are curious about Christianity. Lord, help to open their hearts to be inquisitive, to ask those questions, to grow closer to you, Lord. And we pray for the Pope as he goes through these difficult times, as we're dealing with people who are very anti-Pope, as we're dealing with various issues across the world and the church. Lord, help the Pope. And finally, we pray for those souls in purgatory, those souls who have no one left to pray for themselves. Lord, help them to enter your everlasting kingdom of love. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Well, thank you so much for everyone watching. I'll post the copycat Bang Bang Chicken from Cheesecake Factory. Yes, please. I need all the recipes. Please post that one. I would love to give it a try. Thank you for hanging out. As I said, I did some video work today, so there should be a new video tomorrow, maybe the day after that. I will be streaming tomorrow, so I will catch you then. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Have a blessed evening, and we will see you again tomorrow.